Disclaimer: this video discusses historical material for educational purposes only. References to extremist ideology are presented critically and do not reflect my views or support of any hateful beliefs.
The charge against Judaism became a grave one the moment I discovered the activities in the press, in art, in literature, and the theatre. One needed only to look at the posters announcing the hideous productions of the cinema and theatre, and study the names of the authors who were highly lauded there, in order to become permanently adamant on questions. Here was a pestilence, a moral pestilence, with which the public was being infected. It was worse than the Black Plague of long ago. And in what mighty doses this poison was manufactured and distributed. And is it for this reason that they can be called the chosen people? I began then to investigate carefully the names of all the fabricators of these unclean products in public cultural life. The fact that 9/10 of all the smutty literature, artistic tripe and theatrical banalities had to be charged to the account of people who formed scarcely 1% of the nation. It was there and had to be admitted. Then I began to examine my favorite world press. The deeper my soundings went, the lesser grew my respect for that press which I formerly admired. The writers would. The general tone was openly derogatory to the Germans, and this must have been definitely intentional. I gradually discovered that the social democratic press was predominantly controlled by that there was not a single newspaper with which were connected that could be spoken of as national. And then I set about learning something of the people who wrote and published this mischievous stuff. From the publisher downwards, all of them were. I recalled to mind the names of the public leaders of Marxism, and then I realized that most of them belonged to the chosen race. I was happy at last to know for certain that the is not a German. Such being the case, the only alternative left was to fight, and in that fight to employ all the weapons which the human spirit and intellect and will could furnish, leaving it to fate to decide in whose favor the balance should fall.
Seek ye the truth, and the truth will make you free, and nothing else will do it. Jesus Christ has never lied to anybody. Why won't you listen to him? Don't spread a rumor, spread the truth.